right, yeah, not right here in this alley. Should just walk down there. Just, howdy ho, neighbor.
Along with me.
Howdy ho, neighbors.
Hello, Mr. Jones. I need to talk to you in just a moment. Let me get these two fine gentlemen out.
Oops, sorry, man.
Been through this game before. Shit, I'll shut myself down. Oh, shit, I know how it works. Goddamn. Ain't gonna explain it to me. Oh, now they finally fucking searched the the camera. The Fleeka would have been. Yeah, the Fleeka probably would have caught it because it's right next door. Blue Kenworth semi eastbound on 68.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jones. Thank you for coming down.
Yeah, you got a spot on your foot.
Again? Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Give me a minute here, my dear.
Not a problem.
Of facing west. Okay, all right.
All right, all good?
Yeah, we all caught up now.
Wonderful. Okay, Mr. Jones. My name is Detective Moretti. Badge number 620. I work for the LSPD and sometimes BCSO when they need a detective.
Okay.
Reason I asked you down here is to ask you a few more questions. It was brought to our attention that Mr. Carlos DeGrasso has gone missing, and yourself and Mr. Terrell were the last two individuals that we know of to have currently seen him.
Yeah, that's correct. Mr. DeGrasso went missing on a scuba diving trip yesterday. Well, I guess 3 days back now.
Okay. And can you tell me your side of everything that went on?
Well, I was I was coming back into the city, and I was going to buy a boat by chance, and I was going to buy a boat by chance, and then Carlos called me and he said, Mudbone, we need to get together and talk about some things. And I said, okay, cool, Carlos, let's talk about some things. I said, Carlos, I'm going out on a boat here, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to go scuba diving. You want to come? And he said, sure, I'll bring Terrell. We'll make it a man's day. I said, cool. So we all load up in the boat. We head out from the yacht club. And we go over by Chumash there to dive on that abandoned submarine station.
Okay.
Yeah, and I dove off. I got my suit, my tank on, and I dove off. And Carlos and Terrell were still on the boat. And a little bit later, after I hadn't seen Carlos underwater, I come back to the boat to find Terrell in the water with a life jacket swimming around. And we get back on the boat, and I said, Terrell, where the hell's Carlos? He said he don't know. He ain't seen him. So I took the knife from Terrell. And then I went down because I figured, Carlos might have got caught up in some fishing line or a net or maybe a vine underwater. So I took the knife from Terrell and I went down underwater and I didn't find Carlos. Didn't find him nowhere. So I went back on the boat and I said, Terrell, we better call 911. And I handed the knife back to Terrell, and then I went back in the water and went back to the submarine station to make sure that Carlos hadn't got trapped inside of that. And then short time later, I come back to the boat, and Terrell says, hey, I found what appears to be Carlos's mask, and it appears to have been cut off his head. And that's what happened, yeah.
Do you remember how long you were underwater before you realized you hadn't seen Mr. DeGrasso or Mr. Terrell enter the water with you?
Oh, it was probably 10 to 15 minutes. Terrell wasn't going to enter the water anyway. Terrell was going to stay on the boat because Terrell's a little bitch.
Okay, so when you came back up, Mr. Terrell said that he found Mr. DeGrasso's mask and it looked like it had been cut, clean cut on the mask?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's exactly how it went,
I
yes.
see. And so you don't remember ever seeing Mr. DeGrasso enter the water. Was he already suiting up after you were getting ready to jump in?
I believe so, yeah. I believe he was suiting up.
Okay. Do you know if Mr. DeGrasso has ever gone scuba diving before?
I do not.
Okay. And then you said when you came up the first time, Mr. Terrell was treading water with a life jacket?
Yeah, Mr. Terrell was in the water with a life jacket on, climbing to search for Carlos.
Okay. He was out trying to search for Carlos. Why was Mr. Terrell not going under with the two of you for scuba diving?
Because Terrell's a big old bitch and I don't think he can swim. He grew up in a part of the ghetto that didn't have a pool.
I see. So he doesn't know how to swim. Okay.
He grew up in that poor ghetto.
Never saw Mr. DeGrasso after you hit the water.
No, the last time I saw DeGrasso, he was on the boat with Terrell.
Okay. Did Mr. Terrell seem to act any differently when you came back and said, have you seen Carlos? Where's Carlos? Questioned him about it?
I would say that he seemed kind of nervous, which we both seemed nervous. And we was both concerned for Carlos, as you can imagine. But he kept saying, two went down, one came up. Two went down, one came up. So I don't know what that means.
And when you told Mr. Terrell to call for law enforcement to assist in the matter, how long did it take before Fish and Wildlife showed up?
Oh, he was on hold. Yeah, he was on hold for a good 10 minutes. And then apparently we finally got through. And then probably 5 to 10 minutes after that, Fish and Wildlife and the fire department showed up.
Okay. And if I'm correct, from what I understand, your boat was towed by Gator Towing, correct?
That is my understanding. Yes.
And you haven't picked it up yet, sir, have you?
No, I don't know where the boat went. I assumed that y'all had it.
Well, it should be in the impound lot. I just need to make sure that we still have it so I can go and check it out and do some little investigating. Try to put the pieces together to see if we can figure out what happened to Mr. DeGrasso.
Yeah.
You haven't heard or seen from him since the incident of him disappearing from the boat?
Mr. DeGrasso? No, I haven't. Have y'all heard from Mr. DeGrasso?
At this moment in time, not yet, sir.
Oh, damn, that
Have
ain't
you
no
seen
good.
Mr. Terrell since then?
Yeah, I saw Terrell. I spoke with Terrell earlier. He's managing the LTD down on Grove. Wanted me to get a job down there. I told him, I don't know Terrell. I'm kind of happy being a truck driver.
Okay. Uh, Can you describe Mr. Terrell's appearance since Mr. DeGrasso has left? Has he been wearing anything new? Driving anything new?
I've only saw Terrell once since Mr. DeGrasso disappeared. But no, he was still wearing his normal LTD getup. Nothing. Okay, cool.
Sorry about that, Mr. Jones. The radio was blowing up in my ear. So I didn't quite hear what you said. Did you say that he hasn't been dressing differently? He's not wearing anything differently than he normally does? He's not driving anything new?
Oh, I've only saw Terrell once since Carlos disappeared
Okay.
since that night, and he was in his normal LTD getup earlier today when I spoke to him.
Okay. So nothing new. His attitude hasn't changed. He's not acting differently, being his normal self.
Nope, he's dumb as ever.
Does he know you say that about him, sir?
I think he knows. I think he knows.
All right.
Sectus, welcome to the stream, man.
So you had
Welcome to the
just bought
stream,
the boat.
Raiders. Thank
You
you
guys
for
were
the
going
raid,
scuba
Sectus.
diving. You went in the water. Mr. DeGrasso at that time was getting geared up. 10, 15 minutes later, approximately, you came back up to the surface. Mr. Terrell was on the boat, but no Carlos DeGrasso. You asked Terrell where he was. He said he didn't know. You took the knife, went down in case he got caught into some fishing lines or hung up somewhere. Didn't find him. When you came back up, Mr. Terrell was treading water with a life vest, attempting to look for Mr. DeGrasso. Is that correct?
No, not correct, no. So,
Okay, what did I get wrong?
I went down. Whenever we first got to the location, I went down first. Carlos and Terrell still on the boat. 15, 20 minutes later, I head back towards the boat and I find Terrell swimming in the ocean with a life jacket on. So we get back on the boat and I said, Terrell, you seen Carlos? He said, no, I ain't seen Carlos. I was down looking for Carlos myself. So that's when I take the knife off Terrell and I go looking for Carlos to make sure that he ain't caught up in some crab net or like a
Right,
fishing
right.
line.
Okay. Okay.
And then I got back on the boat. I give the knife back to Terrell, and then that's when we call 911, and then that's when I go back in the water without the knife.
Okay, so once you went back in the water without the knife, you came back up, and Mr. Terrell said, I found Carlos's mask, and it looks like it's been cut off his head.
Exactly, yes.
So you went into the water 3 times then, correct?
Yeah, that would be correct.
All right. Do you by chance know of anybody who might want to do harm to Mr. DeGrasso?
Richard Undertaker comes to mind. I don't know if they're still
Okay.
feuding or not, though.
All right. And was Mr. DeGrasso acting any differently than he normally does when he joined you and Mr. Terrell on the boat?
Um, I wouldn't say that he was acting differently that day, though, although he has been acting differently in recent weeks leading up to that day, yes.
Okay, how has he been acting differently in the recent weeks?
Well, you know, he adopted some kids about a month back. And,
Right.
well, I guess around Christmas, I guess that was his fucking Christmas gift to his fiance. I don't know, a hell of a Christmas gift to adopt 4 kids, but that's just me. Um, and after that, he kind of got, he kind of disowned me and Terrell and a bunch of other people, and then he re-owned us. And about a week earlier to his disappearance, he talked about, you know, I gotta get rid of these fucking kids. I hate these fucking kids. I found that kind of strange, you know, because he, you know, I wouldn't expect Carlos to be violent towards children, but you know, he kind of seemed like he was tired of the kids and he wanted to get rid of the kids. So maybe I don't know, just maybe like maybe Carlos is fine.
I mean, that is a possibility. There are people who have taken on adopted children and then realize exactly how hard it is to raise a child, and they try to find a way out of it without doing too much harm to people. It is a possibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay. And minus Mr. Undertaker, you don't there's nobody else you could think that would want to do him serious harm or even possibly try to remove him from the planet?
Not that I know of. No, not that I can think of.
What is your relationship with Mr. DeGrasso? Are you friends, acquaintances?
Uh, Me and Mr. DeGrasso are business partners. He owns 49% of the Vanilla Unicorn. I own 49%, and then Marcus Terrell owns 2%.
I see. So you're business partners. Um, is there insurance on all three of you in case one of you were to be deceased? How would that split up for the partnership?
To be honest with you, ma'am, I haven't got a fucking clue because that Vanilla Unicorn has been sitting collecting dust for some time.
I see. I see.
I'll be shocked if power's even still turned on to the joint.
Do you know if there is life insurance on y'all, or if you have insurance through Moore's Mutual or anything that I can check into just to see what that is based on, since you are business partners?
I do not know. I mean, you bring up a lot of great questions here that I should have been asking myself a long time ago.
To your knowledge, is Mr. Terrell uh, okay with only having that small of a percentage on the Vanilla Unicorn?
Maybe I don't know. I believe Terrell is partners with Carlos over at the LTD.
Okay. Wait, what was that about the LTD, sir?
Well, Carlos owns the LTD on Grove Street. I think him and
Right.
Terrell are partners.
All right, I will have to ask about that.
Okay, cool.
All right, then. If you give me just a moment, I need to contact my colleague, see if he has any questions for you, and then you'll be free to go, sir.
Okay.
Be right back with you, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, you need to jump again.
I hate this eye view thing, spiders. Ah, a tingler.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Would you
We're
like me to
going
use your inside
down.
voice? Mr. Jones.
Where can I get some coffee?
Please.
You got a coffee machine around here?
I've got a coffee machine. I'll bring you a cup. Do you want sugar?
Yeah, if you could bring me some sugar, much
cream?
appreciated. Just leave the door unlocked. I've got a fucking knife and a crowbar. This is a really secure police station, I tell you.
Don't have too much fun.
Mr. Jones.
Well, at least you know how to lock the fucking door. You with me?
One small moment. Okay. So here's the deal. Upon further investigation, the other deputy that I had assisting me, went and looked at the camera system there at the Blinka Bank. You have any idea what he found on that camera system, sir?
No, I ain't got a clue. Bunch of people going into the bank, I assume.
You ain't got a clue. Well, here's one for you. That camera system shows your truck exiting your lane of travel, striking a vehicle, and then moving back into your lane of travel.
My truck?
Your truck.
With me in it?
I mean, I would assume, saying you just pulled off of the traffic stop with the other deputy, that would be you in that truck.
You sure it was mine?
Yeah, it was yours.
A blue Kenworth.
Blue Kenworth, sir.
One of the most popular models on the road.
Yeah, but not every one of them comes in bitch blue. That's the difference.
No, that is electric blue, okay?
Oh, electric blue. I'm sorry.
Get it right, my man. Damn.
So now we come to another issue.
Yeah, what's that?
Now I have you on video leaving the scene of an accident, and I also have you giving a false statement to a police officer.
Well, so let's talk about this. What you have is video of a blue Kenworth apparently leaving the lane of travel and striking a Crown Victoria.
Yep, and I've got damage that is consistent on both vehicles with that happening in that manner.
Okay, all right. So let me
I've got a deputy that can place you in that exact area at that moment in time.
Yeah, you have a deputy that can place me at 937, but the flicker is a 940.
Yeah, you do realize they're not very far apart, correct, sir?
Oh no, I realize that, but
Okay, so that puts you in the area of the accident at the time that around the time that it happened.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, earlier you mentioned that that the reporting party claimed that I made a U-turn there on 68, and I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, that was the deputy misunderstood. The deputy that was relaying the information misunderstood, which is why I then went down and talked to the gentleman myself and had him explain directly to me a bit more as to what happened.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really
See,
don't.
I'm a trooper. I'm a I'm a highway patrol. I actually follow through with my investigation, so that's kind of what us troopers do when there's an accident.
Yeah, you wouldn't fit in down here with LSPD. I'll tell you that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't remember leaving my lane of travel.
Okay. Have you had
So it
anything
was.
to drink? I mean, smoked anything? Taken any prescription pills? Any narcotics? Anything like that?
No, no. I mean, y'all can do a blood draw right now if you want to.
Well, I mean, I'm certified in a lot of things, sir, but that's one thing I am not certified in is taking blood draws.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get a crack whore down here. She's good with needles.
Well, I'd prefer not to, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
don't.
we're kind of at an impasse here.
So I was down getting fuel at 930 when the deputy pulled me over.
Okay.
And then I turned around and I went back. What is that? Eastbound.
Yes, sir. If you were headed back towards 13, that'd be eastbound.
What was I doing in front of the flicker? I don't even remember passing the flicker. Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. The truck must have went across the lanes whenever I reached down to pick up my pack of cigarettes that had fell on the floor.
Okay, so you reached for a pack of cigarettes. The truck
That must be when
Okay.
That must be when it happened. Yeah.
All right. So, well, we can handle this.
I hate that.
Yeah, I hate that too because now it puts me in a position here.
Yeah.
Again, I have you leaving the scene of an accident. I have it on video. I have a deputy that can put you in that area. I have a complaining party, and I have you giving a statement which can be considered false earlier on in this evening. So here's where I'm at here. I can lock you up for it, and I can charge you with leaving the scene of an accident. I can charge you with falsifying information to a police officer.
with any of this?
Or I can
I just thought of that.
have you pay for damage and restitution on this gentleman's car. Now I'll leave it up to you as to how you want to handle this. I'm more than willing to go with the charges and do my paperwork. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm sure you have better things that you'd like to be doing rather than sitting in jail or having to pay out a shit ton of money to get out of jail.
Yeah, I mean, preferably I wouldn't have to pay a shit ton of nothing to get out of nowhere, but I am me.
So, how would you like to do this?
I mean, I could snitch if it helps.
You can snitch. Exactly what are you going to snitch on, sir?
Well, Carlos DeGrasso. Wait for it. Wait.
Pardon me, sir. Did you just say you were going to snitch on the snitch?
No, what I said is I'm going to snitch on a missing person.
Do you know where Mr. DeGrasso's at?
No, that's why I'm down here. But yeah, I was just going to, I got some information on Carlos and Terrell if you want it.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you, sir. I don't have any open investigation cases against either one of them.
I guess we can throw that out the window then. Shit. So what charges am I looking at?
Well, as of right now, you're looking at leaving the scene of an accident, damaging private property, and well, probably going to get false information to a peace officer and look to see exactly what that particular charge is. But yeah, it's going to be along those lines there.
Damn, that's a lot of charges. Oh, shit. And you say I could get out of this without having to go to jail?
Well, yeah, I mean, because here's the thing: the gentleman that you struck was more worried about the damage to his vehicle than pressing charges.
I mean, well, shit. How much is his? How much is his fucking damage? I'll pay for his damage down.
Let me try and make contact real quick, and let's see. Let's see what we're looking at damage wise.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
Because I'll be honest with you, he was ready to go civil suit and everything. So
Oh shit. He can bring on a civil suit. I'm one of the best attorneys in town.
yeah, well, I mean,
We'll get out of a murder case real soon.
it might be so, but when you got evidence stacked on you, but let me try and make contact with him and see if he's willing to do it that way.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Well, shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't like even on the roadside questioning earlier. I don't remember hearing my rights, and I don't remember hearing them. Whenever they brought me in here. No, I still ain't got my coffee. It's been a long day. Oh boy. All right, Shano, have a good one, man. Hey, Paul. Let's fucking go. Jesus. Shit. Hmm. There's apparently some jank shit happening in server right now with the locals. Girly, I hope you don't mind, but we're gonna spectate you here. Apparently it's happening in various places around the map. Like the gas pumps are blowing up, the locals are going nuts. And there's planes falling out of the fucking sky. I don't know. Alright. Oh boy. Now we wait.
Hello, Trooper Tigler.
Uh-oh.
Hi, is this Mr. Audette? Ah, very nice, sir. So I've got Mr. Mudbone Jones down here at Mission Row PD. I've advised him of the situation. He is willing to pay for the damages on your vehicle. Um, do you have an estimate as to what those damages are going to run?
Watch it be some pain and suffering bullshit.
Okay. All right.
Gonna
Yeah,
need $2 million.
he's down here waiting. If because as I explained to him, if he's willing to pay for the damages, I'm not gonna hook him up on charges for it. But if he's not willing to cover, then I'll go ahead and hook him and you know uh, throw the law at him. But yeah, if you could let me know what those charges are going to be for the damages, I can pass them along to him and possibly have you two meet up and exchange the cash for those damages.
I know, dude. This was gonna be the center of
Okay. All right.
Motorsport, but we didn't.
Let's
So
see.
if you
I
got any
can't hold him for
lockpicks on you?
super long down here.
Super Chief, you're talking.
If you would
TNT.
like to head down a mission road, sir, if you're
It's
free
okay,
to
we
do
can bust
so,
them easy.
I can put you in touch with Mr. Jones, and you guys can work out the logistics of the pay for the damages. Okay, sounds good, sir. I'll wait for your arrival down here. Thank you very much. Have a good day now. Mr. Jones, can you hear me?
But what? What'd you say?
Time to wake up there, sleepyhead. Did
Yeah.
that officer ever bring you your coffee?
Nah, shit, I ain't had no coffee.
Well, shit. All right. So the gentleman's on his way down here right now. Should be on his way down here. For you two to meet up and figure out the money situation for the damages. So we're just gonna wait for him to get down here, and then we'll get that squared away, so you don't have to go to jail or anything.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
You still want that cup of coffee, sir?
You don't mind?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go grab that for you real quick. Cream sugar, no cream, black. What?
Just straight black, I'll do.
Okay, very good. I'll be back with you momentarily.
Okay. Chasing Anxiety, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Longest. Well, this definitely isn't the longest interview ever because, whenever Mudbone murdered Deacon St. John, or attempted to murder, allegedly, Deacon St. John, that one lasted like 3 hours, so this one isn't long at all in comparison. Yeah, those for me. No. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. We try here. Stream's a little boring right now because we're locked in a fucking interrogation room, but it is what it is. It's like the rest of the world, Tuba. It's just fucking nuts. Elijah, appreciate the 3 bits. Okay, motherfuckers. Goddamn. Fuck this holding everybody around it, like holding them fucking hostage and shit.
Mr. Jones, here's your coffee for you, sir.
Much appreciated.
It's probably like some Mississippi mud. The machine didn't look too swift when it was pouring it, but.
Oh, well, you know, it'll do.
All right. All right. So yeah, you just wait here and hopefully we'll get that guy here soon and we'll get this squared away.
Yeah, that would be great. You know where that detective went?
I don't. Let me try and find her for you. You remember which one you were speaking with?
620.
Okay. Give me one moment.
Ja'Cory, welcome to the stream. Fucking crazy up in this bitch, man. Listen, Matthew, I do what the fuck I want, okay? God, I've been in here too long, man. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Well, hopefully everybody wasn't getting shot. Because if they was, and I think that's a problem. Oh shit, wrong way. Oh, still the wrong way. Zachary, welcome to the stream. There we go. Yeah, apparently it's locals or something, or like 5M just flipping out. Because the gas pumps were blowing up and then locals were, I don't know. Maybe there's a stream somewhere with all this shit on it. Were you selling drugs? Well, no, they don't pull out guns when you're selling drugs. They pull out melee weapons. Interesting. Very interesting. Who the fuck knows, honestly? Maybe they've calmed down. God, people, let's fucking go. Yeah, usually there's not a lot of waiting around on SRP, but tonight's unique because there's a storyline that we're trying to build, so the LEOs are being thorough. Just want to go home. I've got cocaine in my fucking truck car thing, and I need to go take care of my cocaine, goddammit. Elijah, appreciate the 3 bits. Oh, I hear footsteps.
Mr. Jones.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Hey, you want to take a walk with me, sir?
More than you'll ever fucking know.
And the detective said check your email.
Yeah, I've been communicating with the detective over email. So, is the interrogation over?
The interrogation is over, as far as I know, sir. We're just waiting for that gentleman to get here. He should be pulling up any minute, and you guys will deal with your guys' paperwork.
Oh, fucking great. Elijah, appreciate, what is that, 9 bits, 6 bits, something like that? Thanks for all the bits, man. You have a great day.
Have a good evening, Mr. Jones.
Morning.
Morning, evening, something like that.
It's morning, goddammit.
All good thing.
We'll see. I always try.
Where was he coming from, Bangladesh?
I think he was coming down 13 when I talked to him a minute ago.
Slow driving, motherfucker, ain't he?
He probably obeys traffic laws.
Oh, well, that's more than I can say for me.
I'm sure that's more than most
Zachary,
of us
appreciate
can
the
say.
tier 1 subscription. 3 months, currently on a 1-month streak. Awesome, man. Appreciate the support. What'd you say?
I said I'm sure that's more than most of us can say, sir.
Oh, probably. You mind if I go next door and make sure my truck's still there?
Where'd you have it parked at?
Over there in the alley.
I'd rather you not right now, just while we're waiting on this guy. This way, once he pulls up here, you can just get this done and over with.
Okay, alright, fair enough, fair enough.
Hopefully he'll be pulling up any moment, I hope.
Yeah, you and me both. Don't think I'm gonna be hauling any more used ship loads. Hell, they probably gonna ban me from the platform.
Oh, you didn't even have a chance to get those off your truck, did you?
No, shit, they still over there.
Well, I mean, at least they were. You said they were junk cars, right?
Yeah, but they were junk cars, but people were waiting on them cars. I had a schedule to keep, a deadline to meet. Damn. Even while he's missing, Carlos is still fucking with me.
Yeah, whatever happened with that? He so is Tyrell thought to be the one that you know, did the thing?
I don't know, Terrell acting very suspicious. I think Terrell did it, honestly. Because Terrell kept trying to push the blame on me, and Terrell was the last one that seen him.
No kidding.
Yeah, Terrell was the last one on the boat with him, and Terrell conveniently found his fucking mask and shit.
So nobody's heard from him since?
No, shit. I guess he's still out in the fucking ocean somewhere. I don't know.
That's a shame. He seemed like he was a good kid. You know, seemed like if he straightened his act up a little bit, he could go places.
You know, I think he was trying. I think he was trying. He opened up that LTD and said he wasn't doing drugs no more, but I don't know. Marcus told me he was selling drugs at the LTD, but I never saw it myself.
So how you been doing since your situation? I know you resigned from the county, didn't you?
Yeah, I resigned from the county. Too much politics. You know, you can't run a sheriff's office effectively because everybody, all these damn Democrats, you know, they're just trying to bring you down and shit. It's terrible. That's just lies after lies. And fake news everywhere.
Yeah, Republicrats are they're a funny thing.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm starting to wonder if he went up Toledo.
Are we sure he's in his right frame of mind?
Oh, wait.
Oh, here we go. Well, or not.
All right. Miss Audette.
Yes.
This is Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, Mr. Audette. You two met kind of sort of last night.
Yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, that.
So they quoted me $2,500 for the damages.
Oh, okay, that ain't bad.
Is that workable, Mr. Jones?
Yeah, Mr. Whatever the hell your name is.
Audette.
Stand over here so y'all can do your thing.
There you go. Consider the rest as just, my apologies, okay?
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a wonderful day, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, you have a good one too, Tinkler.
Mr. Audette, you satisfied?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Mr. Jones, sir,
Yeah.
you are free to go. Hopefully you're not back here again.
Yeah, Tinkler, next time I tell you I hit a dumpster, why don't you ask what was on the side of that dumpster? Because there was Crown Vic plastered all over it.
Well, I mean...
I told you I hit a dumpster, god.
Listen. They said
What?
you made a U-turn in the middle of 68, okay? Do you know the likelihood of you making a U-turn in the middle of 68 with that big-ass truck?
Because I did make a U-turn in the middle of 68.
Yes, but you didn't do it where he said you did it.
Did it down that 937.
Okay, but he said that you did it in between the roadway there by the dirt road and his car.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been that. It would have been on down the road a little bit.
Yeah, see, that's my problem. You'd have hit him square on if you'd have done a U-turn there.
Rhett, I did not.
And if you remember what I said, your damage wasn't conducive with hitting the damn dumpster. But if I didn't have other proof, what did you want me
Are
to
they
do?
still
I can't charge you
exploding?
with something I don't have proof of.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I hit a dumpster. I wasn't lying on that. It just had Ford plastered on it.
Yeah, Mr. Jones, it happens. You have yourself a good day now.
Yeah, I would go with my man. Oh my! Oh Jesus! Oh, fuck me! Oh shit! Oh goddamn! Oh my fucking leg! Fuck you too!